Yentie boy.
I'm so sad as a Ghanaian. I'm so sad. You sell our gold 18 tons. And few months you want to buy the gold back, and you're buying it at a higher price. And the difference is over $1 billion US. This is not just causing financial loss to the state. This is a serious corruption activity. Yes. This is a serious corruption activity. It was planned.
Okay.
Yeah. Some people are really enriching their pockets.
No crepa.
Sometimes we say that let's allow the youth in governance. Sammy Jenfi is not a youth. What is he doing?
Sammy.
The guy is a thief.
Hey,
he's a bloody thief.
Oh, Nyabuti.
I am telling you, Sammy Jenfi is a thief.
Nyabuti.
Yes. May God have mercy on us.
Nyabuti.
I don't blame her. I blame the NDC in Kwasiafo. NDC in penny form of Jimmy. NDC in penny form Muni Munyansa. You are the ones I blame. Now NDC in tears is a Munya special. I'll be honest here. I'm a farmer one example. Say, penny form be. Me friend one mon fano. Me here with you. And I be you. Mini aba hanabisiu. Me kase minu aba because me mame firstborn. Ewo 54 years. Ono ye pe. Inti wo ye minu aba penny. 2 years ago na ye campaign na me no kasa. Me twa interview wa how. Mame. Me twa interview. Me no na me ne wontem ye fine. The bag Ghana ina ye shia kama me ninko to be shia kama ye shia wo ye bisa sika ye bisa ka pre ma this ready a me de to wanim na ye ba ko pe ene say enya me last born ye last born me nua ba ketua odi machi okọ private nursing we school na adwuma ba be ye problem enti se mubetimi abuwa no na in case e bia mo fa nurses na se mubetimi di ni din ashim amamia eno pene ma this ready am de to wanim manka se me hia post to be manka se me pe abochire bi akọ eno pe ene ma this ready a me de to
ezu no akọ university bia ye ma o doctor abra wo da so ye o mampanyo anka wo de awie na kọ nom ka se ye twa juma wo ya de sei enti ye pese wo ba ne bo abaso ne ma honorary doctorate university wo Ghana he nyina we chimo monsa mo mama no doctor no to me baby ode ko.
A few moments later.
This honor you have bestowed upon me today is one that I accept on behalf of all the people of Ghana as a symbol of the deep respect and mutual relations and admiration that exists between our two countries.
Sure, waiting for the airplane, your brain of Ghana. Na say God in God is by Kroba wood could say, sure, no, Beshe. No, but Trasy took him, any that dear treat you as here. Man who say Yuki, no Biane okay. So the idea for a butcher broby, oh my new beardia, and yet at the change. Sure, waiting for the airplane, your brain of Ghana. Na say God in God is by Kroba wood could say, sure, no, Beshe. No, but Trasy took him, any that dear treat you as here. Man who say Yuki, no Biane okay. So the idea for a butcher broby, oh my new beardia, and yet at the change, Bibiano afade bow. Many panning away. na me yonko brebo ne wona se o brema de afira brochira shoe a wetina fadi ate aeroplane dia brain wo Ghana na say godin gorgeous be kroba good ku say shoe no obehye no be hwase toki ene da die twetwe ase me hu say UK no bia na okay wo shoe a wetina fadi ate aeroplane dia brain wo Ghana na say godin gorgeous be kroba good ku say shoe no obehye no be hwase toki ene da die twetwe ase me hu say UK no bia na okay wo so the idea for abrochire bro bi o mani obi ade a enye ade chenti bibia no afade ba wo
ezu no akọ university bia ye ma o doctor abra wo da so ye o mampanyo anka wo de awie na kọ nom ka say oh ye twa wejuma wo ya ade sei enti ye pese wo ba ne bo aba so ne ma honorary doctorate university wo Ghana he nyina we chi momonsa mo mama no doctor nunto mi mimbe bi ode ko.
A few moments later.
This honor you have bestowed upon me today is one that I accept on behalf of all the people of Ghana as a symbol of the deep respect and mutual relations and admiration that exists between our two countries.
I don't blame her. I blame the NDC in Kwasiafo. NDC in penny form of Jimmy. NDC in penny form of Muni Munyansa. You are the ones I blame. Now NDC in Tias is a Munya special. I'll be honest here. I'm a farmer one year example. Say, and penny form be. Me friend one month fano. Me here with you. And I'll be you. Mini aba hanabisiu. Me kase minu aba because me maame firstborn ewo 54 years. Ono ye pe. Enti wo ye minu aba penny. 2 years ago na ye campaign na me no kasa. Me twa interview wa how. Maame. Me twa interview. Me no na me ne wontem ye fine. Me ba Ghana ina ye shia kama me nkoto be shia kama ye shia wo ye bisa osika ye bisa aka pre ma this ready a me de to wanim na ye ba ko pe ene say enye me last born ye last born me nua ba ketua odi machi oko private nursing o school na adwuma ba be ye problem enti se mubetimi aboa no na in case bi amofa nurses na se mubetimi di ni din ahim amamia eno pene ma this ready a me de to wanim manka se me hia post to be manka se me pe abochire bi akọ eno pe ene ma this ready a me de to ma me wanim efri ho
nyawe na me yonko bre shoe a wetina fadi ate aeroplane dia brain wo Ghana na say godin gorgeous be kroba good ku say shoe no obehye no be hwase toki ene da die twetwe ase me hu say UK no bia na okay wo so the idea for abrochire bro bi o mani obi ade a enye ade chenti bibia no afade ba wo manipa ne nyawe na me yonko brebo ne wona se o brema de afira brochira shoe a wetina fadi ate aeroplane dia brain wo Ghana na say godin gorgeous be kroba good ku say shoe no obehye no be hwase toki ene da die twetwe ase me hu say UK no bia na okay wo so the idea for abrochire bro bi o mani obi ade a enye ade chenti bibia no afade ba wo manipa ne nyawe na me yonko brebo ne wona se o brema de afira brochira shoe a wetina fadi ate aeroplane dia brain wo Ghana na say godin gorgeous be kroba good ku say shoe no obehye no be hwase toki ene da die twetwe ase me hu say UK no bia na okay wo
Anyo bia na ye UK. Omwa. Abrojebua. Obisa be kemi famudi na we dia no dey. Ah? Why susu agofa shoe ka comment. Ode na say God is me grab shoe we. Womwa. Ajay. Ay, hallelujah. Okay. Yenye show enyimre mo akwa ba mame mo amaba mame he AK fresh yasi. Kofi also say your taste for okay, Kofi let's also your taste for is what the quality and shoe you are holding. Okay, the Rivers any Bama ba good evening. Any Kojo Alex. Kojo, thank you. Alaska and people was more fire. B face Boham was say made in UK GB London. Okay. Nano upon ye or say nano upon you meant not okay. UK mean not everyone is okay. Ajemfra Bright Kofi Kofi Ajemfra Kofi better say Chamba Joel say for the records is the only okay blah 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 blah. Fred Ousu Fred okay Atasafo Nana we support you okay thank you Atasafo. Doris Affair precisely so. General Blay and Kofi very soon you guys you will hear them. Ohineba Pato Stephen from Insawam okay Stephen. Clement also youth president, Clement, thank you. Kofi Kenata, okay. Latifa Kuno nie, okay. PSA Kwakwaja was Aguna Nyame ne hene. Yes, it's true. Aguna Nyame ne hene. Was a bro na etisay David Odo. Me ho yo, David. J Douglas more fire and AJ, thank you. David Odo said bro na etisay. Okay, David, I've read your message. Charles Dankwa. We are here to listen to wisdom. Charles, thank you for acknowledging me. Nanamwa Junior. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3. Kwaku Asamoah Boateng say I'm just passing by. Kwaku, you can stay because there will be wisdom flowing, education flowing, national issues dissected into the simplest matter possible that you could and I can understand. You and I all will understand it. Where hey, also you look fresh, rough, fresh. Thank you. I try my best to always look as I feel within. 1, 2, 3. Okatakyie Afrifa is the full case. Or Ineba Patrol. I have made you guys aware, and that is the best I can do. My job is to unearth corruption. The appropriate authorities, that is MPA, Ghana Standards Authority, they are to take charge and act upon it because they have the mandate of the people. They have the power, the legal power to be able to take certain actions. I do not. I can only use my microphone and my camera to unearth corruption within our society. And exactly that I am doing as a watchman. I see the show of the moment. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Nana do more fire. Go Tobet Chumasi. I say I'm happy I'm watching again from Bremen. And here Joe Thomas. Okay. Joe Thomas, thank you. Kevin Nane Champo, NDC is a scam, precisely so more fire. NDC indeed is a scam. In fact, NDC, John Mahama's government is a scam. Okay, man, so my man, Okatakyie. Okay, thank you. Edward Osefo, Okatakyie, fire. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Nanaya Buahin, Ohine Kwa, Nanaya, we will be leaving. Nano for you. Okay, what from Kwai, Nana Medasi. Pious portrait, or say flow, I do say Patrick, or say money your, I do say your movie on, thank you. Precisely, Okatakyie, NS show of the movement. Any update on Keno Foyata's issue? Keno Foyata filed for a year permanent residency of the... Ghana, I mean, I knew where it was going because legally and strategically, the end result was that he was going to plead for clemency. He was actually going to plead for a year stay. You can't say, stay. In fact, we're pleading for permanent residence because at the end of the only argument he can make is that there's persecution instead of a proper case being leveled against him. There's persecution, and the NDC was helping him to build his case. So as it stands now, Keno Foyata case in Enkusi Babia, And I had predicted that when we started the show. Me chiremo say per the laws of a United States, a Nef Attorney General Ghana by Namsoro. Yes, thank you. Asylum is exactly the word I was looking for. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. I say I want to visit you, senior. I'm in Georgia. Where why Duke, Dom, Duke. You want to visit me? I know, say, oh, I dream Papa, our person, Obabesrame. But you can't really trust who is what and what is what at what point in what time. So I appreciate, but I keep myself to myself in my own private corner most often, so that I can actually preserve myself very well and serve you guys in all humility. Thank you very much. Yeah, moving on, and then some a dorsal announcement. I maybe my ubufu wow announcement. I maybe be an ubufu wow. Okay, so you movie away. Where are you, John Mahama? On a lighter side, Yentina.
Ezu, Nwako University bia yema doctor. Abra odasu yo mampenyo. Anka odi ewie nako nom ka say oh, ye twa juma wo ya DSA. Enti ye pese wo ba ne bo abaso ne ma honorary doctorate. University of Ghana he nyina we chimo monsa mo mama no doctor. Doctor nunso mi mimbe bi ode ko.
A few moments later.
This honor you have bestowed upon me today is one that I accept on behalf of all the people of Ghana as a symbol of the deep respect and mutual relations and admiration that exists between our two countries.
Near watch it. Konye. Akufa doji biye. And wakwa miyama na doctorate nyina so they call you doctorate so oda so ti abem minim se John Mahama oda so ti nwura mu so oda so ti party office so oda so ti is say wonya president bi wa ho na mo sabre de wodi yema wo. I mean, come on. When you believe John Mahama, you believe him at your own peril. Again, me pamcho announcement wo ho moma yentie sa branti. But for the purposes of education, Yentino.
NDC in Pennyfall Muni Munyansa, you are the ones I blame. Now, NDC in Tias is a Munya special.
No, correct. Repeat to you.
I don't blame her, I blame the NDC in Kwasiafo.
Okay.
NDC in Pennyfall Jimmy. NDC in Pennyfall Muni Munyansa, you are the ones I blame. Now, NDC in Tias is a Munya special.
Oh, my day, I heard him.
I'll be honest here. I'm a farmer when you're
honest here. See you too.
Say, and penny for be. Me friend one monfano. Me here with you.
No correct.
And I miss you.
When Nimusa Keti and Tiano Musulu so besradi. It is a more amunimuno. Aquawe can the 3 idiots in a home. One more picture that sweet 3 idiots, 1 picture that sweet. And Crofua, 1 more year, Jumama NDC, a tomb futro. Egu manfo no ania ene omo angasa sa da me say friend is a free mind o na mind in dey be free because etire no de I say a yeru pre funnel enti adwene dem e be free na free no say ye free a wo dey ka de no na ya na ye adwene ho be mati o say NDC mpanifo ye nkwasiafo ye ntie ni biu
kwasia. I don't blame her, I blame the NDC in Kwasiafo.
No correct.
NDC in Pennyfall Jimmy. NDC in Pennyfall Muni Munyansa, you are the ones I blame. Okay. Now NDC in Tias is a Munya special.
Okay.
I'll be honest here. I'm a farmer when you're
honest here. I know you there.
Say, and Pennyfall.
But this is Kenny Jonas in a year, yes, sir. I'm honest here, and I need to go to say, the Tirico to Ponchia or who just what no so can be. It's the 3 idiots here. One more a company man this year, never I could say NDC and Kwasiafo. NDC in Pennyfall and Kwasiafo. Aye, but sugar and the center boat to a sugar Bedford driver. Kwasi and Penny say, with me did you be at him? Now her back in the blue jeans a shirt channel. How I shall buy? We a branch say, well, power and peneda. What a how? And himself, oh, you're fasting. It way no, the American would be too cold to you now. You're fasting. I can watch him. How shall I? Was a and pebby that. But I couldn't go to one also, dear, Baba and Chibia. Saja eba na eyo. Ebo baba. Eze ba agoro yeso was one fight for and do gina fifi no. O gina fifi o ma nso ni mu obefra to esi a. Yeso was one kan kire obi aso won koto aba ma NDC biu. Onya hunu hwe sese ne nsa ne nan wo didi. Etu obi a o se me mema fun tan o mu di katachie papa bi se yatem. Mo hwe mema ejina ho ya. Ni ye di katachie papa bi se yatem. Mo ya mema yo we omuso mi mu atem didie. Hwe wo mo. Hwe o mu gina ho yi. We mu na ye campaign ma Ghana foto abama adwoma mo hwe o mu nan. Hwe ayi baako no ayi do kasa sisi a ne nan no baako ehwe ha baako hwe a ana baako no so ne center boat hwe a na mom nipa fon na lumba kan o kansem fo ampa na ka hwe meme ye gina ho ya yetimi di mema tem hwe benkata chie benko no fo am gina ha ye o bema papa sei yetimi di matem metiko kura feche wo metiko me kon kura feche wo na mema say timi di me matem erade yento aso ngoto o dia na ye twen me pacho announcement to aso eye mami ye freno eye Joyce Bawa Montari Collins say as a Kingsway toys. I say omu gine osa Kingsway abodiaba. E Collins nso frɛ chire na ba o Kingsway toys. Tete die o. Ei tete atem di die pa o. Ei Kingsway toys. Tete atem di die pa. Anyway, you move on so we hawa Montari Bawa. Na Montari Bawa no woye spokesperson for John Mahama aban. Ana Montari Bawa amane ba. Eja poor but needy Montari Bawa ba. Ono ewo London. So in Shirabonzi Anita in Shirabonzi ana Joyce Bawa Montari ede a scholarship amanuo. Name 2024 yeba to abai. My Joy FM My Joy online report. Na jo Montari Bawa ya jina hose. Leave government scholarships to those who need them. Na se minim se Montari Bawa ne bano oye brilliant but need you. Se deyo yentiasie. Etu NDC ni na wunya scholarship wa. Mame papa wadauma Joyce Montari Bawa de maneba. Why? Eti wunyenya scholarship ni bia kan wanu tum. Why? Na Joyce Montari Bawa de maneba. Enti kan wanu tum. Joyce Montari Bawa say yenya scholarships ema wo mo hia. Nanso Joyce Montari Bawa no angasa nso de bi maneba. NDC catch us would you mudi at your own peril. You believe the NDC government at your own peril. Na yebakwa kodim komofofro 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Yenhwa die. Say mo kai say Sami Jamfika said the bombs that Putin is throwing on Russia, Ukraine has some fallen on Ghana. And John Mahama Bank of Ghana ose dey Yansha Bank of Ghana Penny Odano ose Middle East conflict fresh inflation risk for Ghana BOG your friend say papa your friend say BOG governor your friend say your friend say hey munja rough what BOG governor munja rough. We don't have time for any nkola agudie bia. Mo na Russia Ukraine war started here. Mo be ka kire Ghana for say Russia Ukraine war no enyansi Ghana yanto bomb bia ma Ghana. And for that matter, at the end of the day, Obiant mimfa a year a Middle East Deben conflict. After John Mahama, the conflict involving US, Israel, and Iran is affecting not only the Middle East, but affecting the whole world. Hey. Ura Mama. Tariff. We don't like Tariff. Come on. Your Excellency, Tariff. We are not ready for games. When you see many Munyai rough. Nobody's ready for games. We are not. Yanyam kolasa. Esiama, Dr. Esiama. Munyai rough. Because we were in this country. And I'm say Russia-Ukraine war, in Ghana. And for that matter, Kufuor cannot say external factors are affecting the economy of this country. We heard you loud, we heard you very clear. All of us are the Middle East if when you're Montokwa, America ne, you Iran ne, Israel ne Montokwa. We see the conflict between US, Israel, and Iran is affecting not only Middle East, but it's affecting the whole Ghana. Betchelum the entire workers as a muwababe to petrum. See the petrol abba. So, Mr. President, please, Tariff. Makola Foman, they don't care about Ian Tokwa happening with Iran. They don't care about Tokwa happening with Tel Aviv. They don't care about Tokwa happening with Tehran. All they care about is that you had an idea how the global economy works, and for that matter, there were shock absorbers were putting in place in the event that there are any eventualities. You could save us. Don't come and give us any nonsense excuses here. We're just serious. We want serious governance. Okatakyie Afrifa say Kufuor enima memu. That is how come extenuating factors are affecting our economy. And for that matter, we should vote for you. And we did same. We accorded you the respect by voting for you. Don't come and be giving us any excuses for your own ineptitude and incompetence. We will not accept it. We are telling you, no excuses. Just fix the governance, fix the economy. Samo ba to petrol munti ene yeda sorry ya. Yeti John Mahama ni abrea wo ye ayi ana it is affecting the whole Ghana and they say there are fresh fuel prices. Fresh fuel prices. Now fresh fuel prices no. Eno no pese muhunu. Etin waire no ho ana dieben fa he ko see here. They say fuel prices in petrol equal 12 cedi. Ana diesel ne call say 15 or say moye dan ya mobedem moye dan fuel prices in the betum. Now yenyi anum free ho PURCU said diebe wakwa announce say wate electricity so by so PURC so wate electricity so by 11%. By 4%, and what a water so by whatever percent. Now, question I was answer was what electricity so by 4.8%, and what water so by I think is it 9 or so. Now, so what electricity so by a year 4.8%. It means wow to electricity 100 Ghana no. The yate so amount pa and unti yamo yen sema PURC. John Mahama buying wow to electricity 100 Ghana no yate so 4 cedi 81 pesos amount eti bon sema John Mahama buying wo ka se o ma de friend say enti so 4.8 into ahwe ya 4.8 no na wasum kesene no wadwena ye so ene John Mahama buying wate so me breaking it down what ase 4.8 in each auto electricity 100 Ghana cedi 4 cedi 81 pesos enu even 5 cedi ni atie free so amount it is a one no be bon nsema John Mahama ban so auto electricity 500 Ghana yate so 24 cedi ana ama wo 24 cedi no be bon nsema John Mahama ban killnet aban so auto electricity 800 Ghana yate so 38 cedi 48 pesos ana ama onti so bebo nsema ma John Mahama ban 800 Ghana electricity na woto no yesi ate so force meanwhile this same John Mahama ban as of last year Wamoto electricity tariffs all inclusive the whole year. Wamoto 28%. It is that time now to electricity 500 Ghana. Wamoto by 140 Ghana. And they was the next year no. Wateswama enti auto electricity 500 Ghana. And yes, say no. You better 24 cedi. It was 140 bedada. And wabun come no you say last year. And this year what catch us better 24 cedi. It's a difference of 16 cedi. And that's what. Tienye. Nanko adwunem. Your mama buying a frakadama buying. Your mama buying no kure any womafa. It's me no work as I see a catch us a really view because your mama name crofresh emergency electricity diaba and yano correct. Mahama ye true for now buying a kionet amai. One more ye be breaking it down what you see. Tienye. Last year electricity wamu tumu by 28.96%. This year your mama say what by 4%. Mama somewhere. Water bill. Your mama buying to 19.3% as of last year. And then your mama buying is what Teswama a year 4.8. It's yamu yansamano. It's because you said your mama buying a year kilnet yabaya. What in some way no the way edge. A truancy yeniahoto. Now, in any case, you share a year the records of both MPP and NDC when it comes to a year electricity. No one says them. We will look at the records and what the record says. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You share records. Say why in the bar bemwa what say a year electricity so pa? Why in the bar bemwa what say electricity so? We will look at what the record says. Mama mini inchiramo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Your mama buying is a killnet government. You trust them at your own peril. John Mahama Amemu is a killnet government. You trust this government at your own peril. Me kano kure na achero. Ubeti emi etimi. Unti emi nso anyama sem. Okay, so electricity tariffs. Both MPP and NDC. You share the records and what it says. In 2000 and okay, I don't know if this one you see it clearly. I don't know if this one. Okay, so where are they? Daily graphic. I see electricity tariffs down by April 1st. 4%. 4.8%, then 3.6% for water. Wabua medical catchem say frakadama buying. No kure bienim. No kure ba kure nim. Now let's look at a year what the record says. So from 2017, Yemfen free 2017, but Mbako NDC 2007 near the Maba. Yemfen free 2017, but Mbako 2007 near the Maba. Sorry, 2010 when NDC first came to government near there. I will give you that statistics. So in 2009. The whole of 2010, NDC had to electricity move by 89%. The whole of 2010. The whole of 2011, NDC to electricity move by a year 10%. Now 2012, NDC to move by a year 7.42%. Now, enumerate Yansha records and what it says. I want to be with NDC about a frakadam, a killnet about. In 2013, NDC increased overall by 58.9%. In 2014, NDC increased electricity tariffs by a year 28.35%. In 2015, NDC increased by a year 10%. Now, cumulatively, totally, for a period of 2009 to 2016, which is 8 years, NDC increased electricity tariffs by 294%. Averagely, they increased it year on year by 36.8%. Now, I heard a record of MPP in 8 years. 2017, there was no electricity, a tariffs increment. In 2018, MPP increased it by 17.5%. In fact, there was a reduction, not even increment. In 2018, there was a reduction. In 2019, there was an increment of 17.46%. In 2020, there was no change in tariffs. 2021, no change in tariffs. 2022, MPP increased it by 27.15%. In 2023, MPP increased electricity by 51.02%. In 2024, NPP increased it by 6%. Now, all put together cumulatively, NPP in 8 years increased electricity tariffs by 84%, as opposed to 294%. So, the records of a year the two amemuno and amedia chirono. The other by year, and no nyame masem. I'm just giving you records. Now, you're moving away from Eno. Now, yenko a year the next announcement. The next announcement in say, any other sorry, yeah, Daily Graphic. Woman Facebook page. And omadi abatuo. Engineers and planners are taking over Goldfields Ghana, Damai, to undertake large-scale mining, commercial gold mining. How do we ensure that our indigenous companies take part in large-scale commercial mining? Selected comments will be published in the Daily Graphic tomorrow. Hey, John Mahama, Eddie, Damai mines, Amaninua Ibrahim. Any 2 minutes, no mako delete free ho. Any 2 minutes, but mutira nye satam ni nya screenshot da. Eti John Mahama amemu no. Ni nua ni yeskani. Eti otimi koto private jet ba. Ni nua no kanda skani kanda billionaire. Yehu ne so bi da. Na mo beto private jet bi agise ni nua na ba ba mu. Ni nua ne ba ba mu nso se me na me nua aba abam ane ye de Damai mine se mamia se me na me nua aba abam ane ye de eye sankofa ne eye ayi black voter mine se mamia se me na me nua aba abam ane ye sesa eye ayi me no ka se Magdan shipment ayi ne terminal 3 no ye nyantie na anu be ka kire mu se me nyantie ye se uja foso ope ampani ni 2 minutes ane ye yi Magdan terminal no ye kolosu. It is a wood we are babem, no amount a yes uncofa mines, what the show company, engineers and planners and sa. So when we are babem, no amount a year go fields, what the man black voter or the man. Now fed down my mines is what the man were. In fact, private jet 70 million crowd to our own Tory. As ultimate Tory as in another. If you did mine go a mines amount, yet a year a sankofa ye the amount 10 fields ye the amount. Your friend is saying. Ye the black voter and swamano. The mawa on top private jet na abeto dey. Now in any case, private jet no. Ye John Mahama na ne dia. Anase ye Ibrahim na ne dia. Ene me no ka say abrantie ye mo hunu wo eye show isu yi. Abrantie yi. One ye acting chief executive of eye Minerals Commission. TNA. Acting chief executive of Minerals Commission. Now, Sabrantie we are acting chief executive for Minerals Commission. And a year kwanya. In fact, no year Juma as of I think last year or last 2 years, no year Juma a year go first. Damai mines no ene ye Jidiama Ibrahim Mahama company engineers and planners no. Na Sabrantie a year Juma. Emma a year sa Damai mines no. Ani ye ne die ye pamo no ene Sabrantie na ba ye chief executive of a year Minerals Commission. Chief Executive of Minerals Commission. And now no Ibrahim Mahama de private jet in a babedru ya na brantie ya dru ho no ani Ibrahim Bonsre he o kwatinanka mu ye Chief Executive of Minerals Commission. A wani abrese chinchina yanye eye gold fields ayi Damai mines in free gold fields nsem. Ni emfama eye obi Minerals Commission CEO de. So obi akoto ne private jet e bank e fa ho bayi. Aden wani abre Minerals Commission CEO. Nani abrese chinchina yenye eti Minerals Commission CEO no ye Ibrahim boy ana. Bedi kan be catch him say Ibrahim the boy pa ne samijamfi. This is a trite knowledge. Ibrahim ne ni papa nso no ye MEF. Eye Minerals and Investment Deben Fund no. Ai ni papa no ma me ni papa no. Ana fe yasa de eye Ibrahim Mahama a boy. akwakosi ayi minerals commission ano eti bra Ibrahim Mahama ede ne private jet ne ba na ne boy na duru ho chia na ga mo ye minerals commission CEO obi the private jet ba anka fa ho bayi ni nyina piece together ema hunu se adwuma no de ya hyehye frachire na me ka kire mo long ago ana mo antie se adwuma we mo pa mo nkonko he for the records last year me ka kire mo se ya hyehye adwuma Ibrahim Mahama will be put in charge of all the mineral resources of our nation into the hands of one person and their family we me no ka say ejagu na chi enche bia wo ba ko pe obi a 1 minute shovel no akotua hospital be amanso ayi we minute shovel no Ibrahim ne tua man nti momo nsema no ne aboye nsem majimi nti monti ase majimi nti ave me koka na yasoma Ibrahim asoma ne nkola ne se ese kura de ye mute katachie no na ye hunu se katachie no oha adwene dodo ekwan ba ne be fa so a ye be mute no a yen suma ne yen frefre bloggers nyina sese say bloggers nyina mamo mpeke katachie content wa mpeke katachie content no ye be ma wo ye frade ne say ye ma oska tie de me kan yi ye se ye pese ye mute katachie eti ne bloggers ye frɛ wo mo ne ye ka kire wo mo ye se ye frɛ obi Rafik Mahama Ibrahim Mahama nua Rafik Mahama nam no frɛ bloggers say wa be peke katachie content enesi ye government bibia ye mouse kan ye frɛ ne mouse na wo peke Ibrahim Mahama content akatachie they be call you pull it down when pulling it down we will come after you Rafik Mahama na yes adwuma no and my body Rafik Mahama my body make am body Rafik Mahama nam no ka kire bloggers say no one should pick katachie content and ye frɛ bloggers no na bloggers ni ye ro munim se bloggers ni je katachie ni di eti Ibrahim Mahama etua bloggers ka se me am peketi ka che enkosi hwe ka kire mu pen na Rafik ni twa tro kire bloggers ni se me katachie se won fa me nkohu Ibrahim Mahama wanim ye hare Ibrahim Mahama me kohu no so wonyam de bayi me wofa kwasi ayi friend say wase ohine where is your guy deck enemia me deck ya me deck ya me ne no na ehye adwuma di wo de me content na ye ene deck kura me ye content fa aban wo mpeke eso nya hwe eso odidie if say aban frɛ wo mo so mo nyese dia ene ni ase wo a wo pese wo ye aban frɛ wo na nya bidie no mpeke katachie content and he is on tape Rafik Mahama is on tape me na me ka kire wo me nsuro he is on tape to say me say on family nko hunu Ibrahim Mahama me say family nko hunu Ibrahim Mahama no onya me de bayi family nko hunu Ibrahim Mahama no onya me de bayi me wo fa kwasi jima asante jima former GRA commissioner na yi as me gina ho na Ibrahim na walk to me say me yada papa sa time say me ka bitie kufu adu aban etu o say me yada papa etu ya ba hwe me besi nne me nkoi family ho enya me hwe me manso because me behave sa ke dia me kan ye na nkoma masum eti Rafik wonam na also betua bloggers ka say me mpeke katachie content go ahead and do it don't go and tell them say me say for na wokura minimo wan Rafik minimo unless be me hunu wanim was in 1957 to stop talking about you me say wo ma frɛ ayi bloggers bia o mo say aban ye bibia obeba me ama bibie no emfa katachie content bio na me katachie wo ye me den yan kosi hwe me na me ka kiro Rafik Mahama is on tape me ba me ka maboni din o ye be ma wo fa nko court me obetimi akama no atum ontimi nkama no ntum wo ba da timi akama no atum afa Ibrahim Mahama ko top private jet ba ya 2 minutes yes private jet no se no ama ka John Mahama otu kwan ye nyeyi eti ujaf Mahama wako President Mahama at the private jet he arrives in ASUL for a 4-day working visit and one day Ibrahim Mahama and yes Ibrahim Mahama jai John Mahama jai say the man for na dwene di agoro no wa na here private jet na nim say okasa wokoto amanfo no be kasa eti ene yes ye de kwhye say wunua kanda billionaire ana eye it's a kanda billionaire na eto private jet dia se ntimi nka ho hwe afa private jet ibeduru ya na John Mahama atia no president o president or co-state function. Now, ye di jata aje ifa to beji golf. Said ye no omsi a champion ye. We for private jet beji diamond mines. It's ye man private jet what they call ye no ano. And quickly what did diamond mines and woman in you say hey je kutu ye nyeska. Na nyo man ya dwene nya dwuma. Akibetimi atena ma obi etimi de ayi go fields ene sankofa ene damai no de amani nua company and nobody talks about it. Media ni nyina yedin ye tuatua media na ka obi ayedin ani yese katachie no ne betimi aka me manu atum etia frefre bloggers se mamu mfa katachie content nyesa ye aban ye bibia ye mfrew unsu uyi Ibrahim Mahama content ni free wa ye betua akasa na ye ka me obeda ka manu atum me Bismarck bipua wo jitum se ontimi nka ne nuana no ntum da Bismarck go say bipua ontimi nka manu ntum chief nkruma nim se wontimi nka katachi anu ntum ne enkama no ntum chena ka nipa ba akokura na etiem ya me ka no kora na akere no eti John Mahama na epa ni plane ato anu wonim se manfo no be kasanti wa hyada efise John Mahama na ka kire se Kufuado nim se bomti ene oforiata ne hwanhwan be wi ama no nto ono ade wo wia na se bomti no oforiata mu be wi ama ne dia ene ono John Mahama no hwan na ewi ama no hwan na ewi ama no hwan eti John Mahama hwan na ewi ama no hwan ya enye Ibrahim plane bia hu enye Ibrahim ave ayo felusofosu kwache President Mahama's jet use didn't cost the taxpayer a dime itiri koto ade chen ya state only pays for fuel for private jet used by President Mahama kwache nipa ba ko yentwahwe ade chen ya we only pay for fuel eboa we only pay for fuel and we are there koka me nkrofo MPP foi wo mako manu atumo me hu ye ka de ese si aba se Kufuado na ninua atimo Kufuado ana ninua atimo ana ninua koto private jet ye ana ye de diamond mines amano ye de gold fields amano ye de sankofa amano ye de minerals e wo Ghana nyina hye nipa ba ko ne nabusuafo nsa akiyebeke ne otu kan this be yusu and MPP communicators will be ayedin Ibrahim Mahama asem yenkan wasem ogo kan Ibrahim Mahama say me de me old jet no aye air ambulance mo adwene mu ohanti air ambulance ye kwan ye fa so aye air ambulance efete Ibrahim Mahama private jet dada na air ambulance on akan na ni aboyen nsema ba no Ibrahim Mahama mo adwene sai me dwene ho ameti ase mo adwene sai mo adwene sai onipa na koto private jet a eye John Mahama dia ana wo se ne dia da bia ni nua ba ban mu na top private jet ni nua ma ban mu on top private jet da na ye the gold face da mayama no ye the yama no media ni nyina ye di efise media ni nyina edidi MPP communicators enso a ye betimi aka ho asem no NDC MPP communicators ye nyina din fuchin na menena mu na meka asem nko an mehu de mu yan se menua wo chemai dan so mai wo chemai menena ko way back o wo chemai dan so mai wono so MPP ni mapa we ka da chie mem ko ka menya asem na emu wo chemai kan de e bia me ka bi so ame wo chemai say because of 10,000 Ghana cedis taken from Samijemfi my people are not talking about his issue. Hey, some of my MPP communicators, all eyes are watching you. Watching my MPP communicators, I did 10,000. We may make a menyasem. Make a kind of frame theater CCA. You best man crofosi yamra metro Facebook say. Kadetieni a theater visa na no kabiti Kufuado by. Mo yare. Ah, Jay. Emwajua momanenyo MPP force amunya madwene se mo beka bibia tia John Mahama ban Ibrahim Mahama ye modamfo ayi Samijemfi ye munipa mo nka bibi ntia no a emwajua momanenyo na menyima adwuma temu adwua momanenyo na menyima adwuma me no kure kanti na me wo problem wo ka bi tia MPP aban na no I me galamse hu nsam tia MPP aban yɛsɛ nya tumi magana fo hu yɛ mɔbɔ ɛsɛ babio na mo kokotu manfo ni nsuo na mo se nsuo a me ka me se pa akwasi se me ka ɛna be mayin pabɔne fo ma menye emu adwo a mo ma no nyo MPP fo mo suma nkrofo si yemra na yematworo na katakye ye traitor mo na mo ye traitors mo a mo ba betu galamsey ɛsɛ manfo ni nsuo ɛma manfo ni bufu ye no mo na mo ye traitors ɛnyɛ me a me ka ye na nkrofo tia sankragwa na mo nsuo ɛsɛ no wo mo hia katakye am na kansa na mo nsuo mo hu sai sɛ ye ne ye adwen sɛ emu adwo a mo ma ne nyina anwo ne yanko yanim wate o ga kamso na katakye kan yi levi wo ko demonstration wo yi levi hunti wono na me yelusu into a traitor sɛ mo pɛ party no asɛm na mo munye traitors anka mo nkɔfa ɛyɛ policies ma kanoforiata wakɔfa policy aba wayɛ otru sɛ inu wadwane abɛtena America anka mo nkɔfa policy ma party no ho nya hi eti mo na mo ye traitors menye traitor mo na mo ye traitors menye traitor me ka asɛm akyerɛ mo sɛ obi nye traitor anka niema a wɔde bɛ sɛ mo ba na ayi enkokorafo ne mmerewafo sika wɔ hɔ na mo ba na mo de mo nsa kɔtoto mbotom sɛ DDUP wa mo na mo mpɛ party no asɛm wɔ na Yesu Kristo baayɛ no wɔbaayɛ na ayi asɔfoɔ ne mpanimfo adi asɔre n'anim wɔ mo yɛ nneɛma tantan nneɛma kankan egu asɔre n'anim as wɔtwe abaahwe wɔ mo na wɔntan asɔre no na mmom ne yɔyɛ na no wɔtan yɛ eti sɛ mo amamu a nyona mo bɛyɛ ana katakye ne yɛ traitor ɛne mo nyama adwene sɛ mo petumi me ka kyerɛ mo pen emu adwo a ɛna no na atwam a mo ma ne ntwam hwa na obi ankɔhyɛ mmeranteɛ ne maba wɔ n'akyi ana katakye no yɛ traitor na katakye no yɛ traitor mo na mo yɛ traitors afigya sɛ kyerɛ east no a me ka sɛ me wɔ interest wɔ eti na mo yɛ wɔ yɛ traitor no a me yɛ campaign ama Akufo Addo 2016 me ne kwam yɛ plus yɛ kɔ rounds anadwo da suom yɛ campaign wɔ bia no wɔka kyerɛ me sɛ me yɛ traitor hwa na mama mbu afu emu adwo ama nanyo insuro mu bia me anu ma yɛ party no ba bia abedru no ɛwɔ mu sɛ wo nyina nneɛma no bi wɔ hɔ a wosesa hwa na obi ankɔhyɛ nkola n'akyi na apɛ sɛ ɔkɔhyɛ akola akyi a wɔapie bra ne bɛka na meka bi nkyerɛ wo insuro ka asɛm akyerɛ wo asɛm bia yɛka no Akufo Addo pɛn so bia no it was based on conviction me anu medical ka so we bia nneɛma no bi wɔ hɔ a wo nyini a na ogya yɛ eti bi wɔ hɔ a we went overboard, and as we grow, we will find a better way of addressing such issues. Now, so share no be ankwasem kola na chi ni achọchọ nkwasi asem Facebook. Oh yeah, we are bema na we yes ankwasi asem. Meka bi akere wo. Meka bi akere wo. Meka kere mo. Min so mo nso. Me meti yi bomfa kurase ne yawo me. Asante agona me no obia nkọ ayi mokodi mo aban mu 8 years ba yi. Aban 8 years yi ma nya hwe ma mpehwe ehu hia me. Mokoya mo ba ye ahofa no sɛ de tie saa na tie. Mokoba foforo nso sɛ de tie ye saa na betie. We insisa. Emu adwo a mo ma nanyo. Afigya se kire is mesi me wo interest. Nya mo hunu hura ne be sɛ hwe. Mo hunu hura ne entimi sɛ hwe. Me wo interest. Yanko yanim. Ochiman. Eti eze unua no so mo ntimi nkasa. We nyame na meka ochiman na eka. Why? Eti mu wo eye ayibufo bi a. Mo fa nko ochiman so. Kateche koka ne say Kim, omo ne kateche beko. Na kateche no ye traitor. Bibi mu betumi amunyomu niama yi o. Hwa na obi a mehurumra me. Ye nyina yesi ye gyae a ye gyae ne akoyanim. Wade? Mo amoba betu galamse ne me amekan ye nyina ye ne pe. Mo amudi E11 ba ye amanfo ne bufu ne me amekan ye nyina ye party ni ye pe. Mo amoba be ye mrewa DDUP na moje mrewa ni sika. Ayi wo pese kadachie meka ansa na mrewa na hu se mo fu masem nkodo ho na menwene me ho. Na ye move on. Make ma menchi a. Ayi me maame na na ma agima akobia. I was go for the seat. Maame wo na wo sika. It is okasi ye nkodi a ye beko. Me dem sim we interest. Me nka se me ko seat bia ne mo na mo yam hihye mo yo. Maame ntia me nua me ba ye waso me muye pa. Frank Entry MPP New York. And I know him say Saturday twam yi na ye wo awoda. Frank me ba ye one of the people a wire there or boy juma na oye juma ye pa. we house matter and pay house matter so no ye be kan fie na wonu anum bi di nsim hunu o makọ tete akire chọchọ nkwasi asem em so mo nya ready for to me o Tell my we need to, Frank, happy birthday to you, my brother. I appreciate you and all the things you are doing for the MPP in New York. You are doing excellently well. You are doing amazingly well. You lose to me. Mo amunye traitors. Krono amubabe bo wa ba munti na bie kura muntimi mie ma no. E mema nyina da na ma. It took Okatakyie and traitor to hold a grassroots base for mo. And a party no ye gina ne na so kakra. Mo mma munyo munya nkwasasem no. Aha. Mama Munyo. Ya papa be say, oh, just stop it. You could have criticized the MPP constructively. We will call you out. Okay, yeah, it's okay. I agree. Some of the things out of passion for our nation, it went overboard. I agree. So let's end it there. Now you move on your first major topic. Okay. Yanko topic 1. Memfa Sam George na memfa Sam Okudzetu. Okudzetu asem ne yefa nika ana say yemfa Sam George. Omo mienu why na mpese yebo no first. Oso mienu nya asa asamfo Sam miense wo mo na de John Mahama memo de beba fom o. Some men say, well, John Mahama memo no beba form. But before somebody John Mahama memo no beba form, no, many IGP, any nkomo. Yes, IGP, 123. IGP Christian Tete Yono. Almost Sam George. Now the much in Sam George, sir. Okay, you beba Sam George so. Was so kwa. Now you're done 3 minutes hour. IGP Christian Tete Yono. And they are many say junior officers. You promote you omo eye jesam me ka kire mo. Me baga jam say IGP Christian Tete Yono ene ne manfo wo promoting abusuane ne nkrofo nko a. Now when merit replace connections, tie de make yi. Me no ga say IGP Christian Tete Yono, there is something breeding within the police service. Where any administrative adjustment to tie and just small administrative adjustment. Yeah, police krata ya wo motro. And no em says we are inspector of the ben forward. Ana wo kokotro bie. Now junior officers are wo ye promote you 3 months ago ya. Junior officers are ye promote you 3 months ago ya. Tienye. And I'm say Christian Tete Yono no nkrofo wo munti. And the junior officers, you select to say many senior officers. In fact, ebu okra you select to over senior officers. Say omonko no omonko churo a year exams in promote. Meanwhile, police service no, it is a regimental service. So adia police service no omo pepper a respect for seniority. Now this is a case where IGP for the first time in the history, enipa 3,000 plus na so omo kokko churo no. IGP Christian Tete Yono increase number to about 7,000. Ebinsi wo police service. Na police for no na ka chem se ka de che ka bi man yo ni ewu. And they was say order no or say seniority or say respect no and the discipline him ebisi wo no promoting nkrofo and wo jampi omo and wo IGP mi anka asem nchiro. We are Inspector General of Police. The men and women under your command, they are speaking. They are protesting. They are rebelling. They are coming to me. Me nyame no na police headquarters wo. Wo mo an the information ebremie. So IGP cadet corps no omo kwotwero krata no. And they wo mo se wo promote nkrofo over them. And the police service cannot function. There is confusion within the police service. And I mean, okay, say favoritism within the police service is spoiling the morale. IGP, leadership no police service for be you ama. Me da me catch you minim say otu oyi say me mpoasem. Enye pe na me mpoasem wo. Na emo IGP promoting more people over omo already. You. Yan sorry free ho IGP case no yan sorry free ho. Na afi yenko Sam George so. Mo se mo pe Sam George. Mo mpe Sam Okudzetu. Okay, so some more person George na mo person mo kuja to dia. Ene yenko yenyi, but before say me kono IGP issue. Recruitment scam ekoso. And also you better become one. But let me move to a year Okuja to Ablakwa. Very reckless guy. I don't know why John Mahama appointed him. Say Onkonkoye a year foreign affairs minister. Yenti Okuja to.
Well, everybody knows that Ghana has a defense cooperation agreement with the U.S. Approved by our. Well, everybody knows that Ghana has a defense cooperation agreement with the U.S. Approved by our parliament, and not only with the U.S. but with many other strategic partners, including the U.K., a number of Gulf states. We do these things in our strategic national interest, and we are also careful to draw the lines. And so there's a red line. We do not accept military bases in our country. And I'm sure that what is happening in the Middle East now vindicates Ghana's position. We have historically prevented Western powers from establishing military bases in our country. And I believe that those who initially were not sure why Ghana was very stern about this position now appreciate that. Having said that, we also take the view that any cooperation, any intervention must be on a case-by-case basis, and there has to be express approval. So the recent attacks in Nigeria, the Nigerians will confirm to you that they invited the Americans, and they also reached out to Ghana to collaborate.
The Nigerians?
Yes, both the Nigerians and the Americans. So that's how we are playing this out. Okay. Sovereignty has to be respected. Territorial integrity has to be respected. You must be invited. And we must all agree on the scope of the intervention, because we do not want this to lead to another Venezuelan situation or some other, geopolitical matter, because sovereignty is important, territorial integrity is important. We must know exactly what the scope is.
Important. Okay.
What do you?
Keep quiet. He has zero knowledge what international relations and diplomacy. He's only using mere words, and I'm speaking to you as an expert of international relations and diplomacy. I'm an expert. So territorial integrity is important. Sovereignty is important. Edeba is important. But if territorial integrity is important, sovereignty is important, how does that even fit into the argument you've made to the point that diplomatic arrangement between two states, America, and such sensitive military matters? Tienye, ukuja to Ablakwa. Foreign Affairs Minister, when you have somebody who is more of a talker than a thinker, this is what happens. You are the #1 diplomatic agent of our nation by virtue of the fact that you are the Foreign Affairs Minister. No two ways about it. So by virtue of you being the Foreign Affairs Minister, you get the opportunity to sit on certain sensitive meetings and boards, which you acquire certain knowledge, of which those knowledge is not for public consumption. Because according to the Vienna Convention for consular and diplomatic relations, Article 24 is very clear that diplomatic documents are inviolable. It means you cannot review them. So only Ghana, America, Nigeria, have a pact for a special military operations. Because you are more of a talker than a thinker, you go and release such sensitive information to the public. When you know, because you said every nation is a sovereign state, and for that matter, you cannot interfere in their territory, and any act of Ghana combined with US, now almost a terrorist force, Nigeria. This is a classified security cooperation agreement which will never be reviewed. But Kasaya would there. So you are speaking about classified. Unless you are able to tell me, sir, at the time I want to not declassified information. If it is not, the dangers is not even just personal. You are only putting Ghana at risk. Because when you can expose such intelligence sources, it has the tendency of damaging bilateral relations, bilateral trust between you and America, between you and any other state. Because any other thing, that's why we are so reckless. So about what baby. Now the first diplomatic agent of our nation. How can any other person trust you? And Okuja to say, you know core agreement. Core agreement in such agreement per Article 75. Okuja to ablakwa per Article 75 of the 1902 Constitution. Such agreements are supposed to be brought before Parliament for ratification. Okuja to ablakwa mekanchire meme say. A year parliamentary ratification. I know say he was talking about military bases in the past, and he was not even coherent as to which one we've ratified as a year Ghanaians, because I know say in the case of Bamfo and Bamfo, the courts were very clear. Say in anything, whether not verbal, whether any agreement between us, even if it's just a mere without any treaty, written agreement, is supposed to be brought before Parliament. Although it's executed by President on behalf, it could be you doing that, but you must bring it before Parliament. But catch it, you say, what they call a year Parliament, and you ratify, say, ampa, obetimi ako. No more kwa yes, our operations in Nigeria. No. So when you put such a year classified information, such sensitive matters, watching a terrorist for it in Nigeria, Ghana for the bad when you have a foreign affairs minister who is more propagandist than behaving like a foreign affairs minister, that's what happens. Now you are jeopardizing this country. A national security issue. A national security issue. You have no idea the position you occupy, the position. You have very little to no idea. So you are very reckless with your comments. You think we are foreign affairs, Bibia, and you can't want some. And Crofo a deal when you be foreign affairs. Foreign affairs, you be a casa debris. If it's a diplomacy, there are certain things that all across the world, it has become a customary practice. Some military cooperations on the quiet are done. Sharing of intelligence on the quiet are done. But when we share intelligence and we cooperate with you on the quiet, and your foreign affairs minister is so reckless and he puts such sensitive information out there, it has the tendency of jeopardizing the trust that other nations, other superior nations will have in our security intelligence. So, national security call into order. We nim she, aban fo, aban kankan, womunim we. And Makacha mesemi yes, international relations, micro masters in international relations and diplomacy. Bibia no okuje to eya mentiasia. One trade your way and wasia, Kuja to Ablaqua. Now, you're sorry for Kuja to Ablaqua. Now, young cause some George by Intia Babawi.
Me kotiamiti. Mati say. Ora some George say, you send by a re-registration of a SIM card. Some George, Jama will be your own. I didn't say Ghana for your word, I just say, oh. It didn't know person we see resources and time. Every government be abaswa re-registration of SIM card, sir, operation we are over by and for so dear ben pan and ever bro mine. Who need maybe the own? One gas our Juma no cry no say Mahama you because you don't fit. What sign yasa approve. The ben as had we call parliamentar, matters yes ma approve. Ain't two Baba Henya mean wash a Ghana for him. I signed the date Abba said, oh Baba re-registration of Ghana SIM card. Kashenko demand to you know that. Started that rubbish. Started that rubbish.
We're here. We're going to do the SIM registration. I didn't say re-registration. I said SIM registration.
Semantics. Obwa. Some Georgia semantics. Get the hell out. I didn't say SIM registration. I re-registration. I said registration. You are only using semantics to deceive the people. Registration or re-registration, is it not going to be the same process? Is it not the same microphone code? Yentie Sam George.
This is the first time in our history as a country where we'll be doing a proper biometric registration.
That is a lie. Again,
I've heard people say, but
a lie that must be thrown to the bottom pit of hell. Sam George, when you speak, you think Okasa Yentie. Oh, Ogasa on Nkola bi na edi nkomo. Ogasa ye Jimmy. Ye nim the air your mind munyasa. Sam George. Ogasa ye nko school. It will be general na use semantics. I said registration. I did not say registration. Useless exercise. Registration, re-registration. The people are going to be put under the scorching sun. Registration, re-registration. The people are going to lose productive hours. The people are going to lose bread and butter issues. So technology there, maybe I will head in a technology. Technology is supposed to make life simpler for people. But of course, what motivates Sam George is clearly not a policy that will help the people. Policy that will make the lives of the people better, but clearly driven by a procurement. That is how come Sam George and Niabre registration. I didn't say registration.
Sam George, you said we shouldn't register in the past. Go and listen to what I said. I didn't say let's not register. I said we should not register because the processes that were being undertaken at the time will not fix the problems that existed. I spoke about the need for us to have biometric verification.
Biometric verification. Sam George, Jimmy. Ghana for no Jimmy. I said the processes is what is blah blah blah, and the people need biometric registration. Biometric. Sam George is all about sim registration. Common sense should tell Sam George. Ediana Obabeya also. The entire year be another registration altogether. Yeden crofom Michael Guewiem, or more form Bumfa, or more form Cocotiasia, or more form Kena and Mosso, or more form Ewa Bracas, or more form or a year, a Udmase, or more form Ewa, a year Wiamase, Agona, woman in Nyansa Majine Wiam, and it says, Sam George say, biometric diabet, you can biometric no. Nina say onsa o fingerprint. O fingerprint anyway o people o I no eno ni ye pick here. Okay, so e die nti ni ye say pick biwa. Sam George say o. E ye ba ko na slow su ye no. One sync the data of NIA to that of a year NCA, which is NCA to that of NIA, which is National Identification Authority. Eti yensanye ni bio. Na yensanye ni bio no. What Sam George is now saying is that biometrics, Sam George, such a useless venture, a useless process. Okay, first of all, state in the through NIA, National Identification Authority, ajejem for biometrics. So once when ni nyina ewo NIA holiday, tie de make yi. As it stands now, tell Kosuno, my number 0242, our last number is 61. Tell Kosuno ni say Okatakyie Afrifa dia. It's a Sam George, and there was a wopesika na wopedi. Tie make yi Sam George, and why adwene ni mu odua. Technology is supposed to make life simpler for people. It's again sinking NCA and NIA data. When in actual fact, you can simply go for the data of NIA. Because NIA himself Afrifa time or more register NIA cards no. Ye busa Afrifa say o personal primary number ye den. No ma me personal primary number mano. Ana wo secondary number ye den no wa ba ma enti NIA document no, NIA records. Okatakyie Afrifa number ye nim de ye Okatakyie Afrifa number. Tie de kai. It's Sam George kwaji the data from NIA. Na se nye sika ni procurement no be pe bi adie. That's what about NCA. The only thing he has to do is now to create an app. If it's a menoka say, Yaju did that, Yaju fingerprint, or fingerprint is with a year NIA did that. So there's no point having to go and queue and give the state another a year the same process, any the same information which has already been given to the state through a year NIA. So your phone number, your biometrics, your facial data, your digital identity footprint, NIA. And when we have useless people in positions of power, who have very little or next to nothing about how governance works, common sense does not prevail because the only thing that drives them is money, procurement, nothing more, nothing less. Sam George said, "Mrewafonsa ankosa a lie." NIA or records in United and so was yes and lie. It is a verification our person we are and we are simple. America form microphone ko jina sunu muso munko saka line kwaya SIM card registration. The obey any so be create app. You bet me download the app no your phone so. Na sa app no wo bet me you process no process na ka kire say NIA data ni yewo say yewo Okatakyie Afrifa na number last number 61 yewo dia. Eti twa wanim wo de ade no hwe wanim a na etwa wo smartphone etwa krew no upload it. Yes, if you biometrics for the show on Sasua, net chat, no upload it. Who we are, yes, Abia, Ghana card, no upload the children anymore, you upload it. Just so you can marry it and verify your data. And stop this useless process, a more nipa befemo, Emma man for a home by or in the name of SIM card registration. What kind of useless governance is this? Common sense is not supposed to be a crime, but it looks like this government is losing common sense. Why must the poor people lose daily wages simply because of SIM card registration? One. Why must market women, drivers, students go and queue in long hours just to go undergo a SIM card registration? What kind of useless governance is this? What useless of a governance is this? Governance said, yeah, the technology, my mom for no tom, yeah, the technology, and my mom for no when you when about Bonnie, when you trim or be in trouble at your dinty on yet. Say, I haven't said SIM card registration. I've said registration. Wait your registration again. In any case, so person Obayana Eslusu and marry the data at NCA to NIA. The ayadije de dano sinking. Data is sitting on NIA can't say service. Data is Eslusu unless you are telling us that Eslusu data now it is not sitting on NIA service. If it is sitting on NIA service, just sync it to the NCA service. Sync it with the NIA document and stop this nonsense of having to put the people through the same process because what kind of other common sense, afahe? Huh? Sam George, common sense. Systems are supposed to make life more simpler for people. It's a database, it meets citizenship, it meets voter eligibility, it meets passport issuance. Name it do SIM card registration, we cannot use it. What nonsense of a minister is this? Huh? Munsuya de mo bone ne wo mutinum procurement ne wadwene adai wadwene procurement etimutimi nyusu adwene mamamfo ne ho ntomo oba de eslo usu gigi no is sitting on the service of NC. It is eslo usu and go a step further by marrying those data to that of the NIE. Just go ahead and marry them and stop putting the people under unnecessary pressure. Oh, now no SIM card registration. This is what you said.
Take, for example, if you are saying that the last registration that was done, that's the argument of the ministry, that some people used fraudulent national ID cards to register their SIM cards. That should not mean that all 32 million active SIM card holders in Ghana today, or all 32 million active SIM cards, the holders must go through a re-registration. Identify those whose cards are fraudulent, because you can do that using the Ghana card registration database, the NIA database. You can do that using the EC voter database. You do that using the SNIT database.
And you can use it using the NIA database. You can use it using the voter registration database. You can use it using the and so by any the OCS go through the same process because our procurement ubenye biedi utiri koto what would them the one in kokora for befa how muno what you are
database. These are, and even the national health insurance, these are all biometric databases that we are synchronizing in the country, so you can do a cleanup of that data.
So when you say bet me clean up, we using DVLA, using NIA database, using this, using that, and yet we should undergo another hot scorching sun, another scorching sun to go and do another process. Wow.
Many months later.
Speaker, one of the key things that we need to do which I stated emphatically during my vetting, was a proper SIM re-registration. And we don't need to do just a SIM re-registration. We need to do a central equipment identity.
So in one breath, TA a SIM re-registration.
And so let me just segue here. We're going to do the SIM registration. I didn't say re-registration. I said SIM registration.
Sam George said,
this is the first time.
Of the ministry that some people use fraud at all 32 million active SIM card holders. That should not mean that all 32 million active SIM card holders in Ghana today, or all 32 million active SIM card, the holders must go through a re-registration. Identify those whose cards are fraudulent, because you can do that using the Ghana card registration database, the NIA database. You can do that using the EC voter database. Do that using the SNITS database, and do that using the DVLA database. And even the National Health Insurance. These are all biometric databases that we are synchronizing in the country. So you can do a cleanup of that data.
Many months later.
Mr. Speaker, one of the key things that we need to do, which I stated emphatically during my vetting, was a proper SIM re-registration. And we don't need to do just a SIM re-registration. We need to do a central equipment identity register.
Semantics. Semantics. Get the hell out. You are using semantics to deceive the people. And that is how come I get so angry and furious, and sometimes I go overboard. Because when clearly you can tell that the organized economic crime, a group of people, are using semantics to deceive the masses, it infuriates me. It gets me angry. In one breath, we are not doing re-registration. We are doing registration. Mr. Speaker, we need to do some re-registration. Mr. Speaker, we don't need to do. We can do a cleanup by synchronizing the database of NIA passport. Utika kraka semedie. Wunim ni nyina. One day, no re-registration. The next day, re-registration. The SIM card, you could. Some you take a crack, semedie. What else need mechi? Just how the man for never for trouble, allow let them live their life and stop this nonsense of. Why do you guys continuously use Ade? Omi aso nkwa didi wate. Omi aso nkwa didi. Yan sorry mfiri oba before see ebe sorry afiri ho no. NDC fo no. Nanaba no wo hefa. Omaja na chiridi ana. Nana, I'm gonna give it to them. Young good board scandal. Hey! Sikani ya chicheni sei. Hey, yentie boy.
I'm so sad as a Ghanaian. I'm so sad. You sell our gold 18 tons, and few months you want to buy the gold back, and you're buying it at a higher price, and the difference is over $1 billion US. This is not just causing financial loss to the state. This is a serious corruption activity. Yes. This is a serious corruption activity. It was planned.
Okay.
Yeah. Some people are really enriching their pockets.
No crepa.
Sometimes we say that let's allow the youth in governance. Sammy Jenfi is not a youth. What is he doing?
Sammy.
The guy is a thief.
Hey,
he's a bloody thief.
Oh, Nyabuti.
I am telling you, Sammy Jenfi is a thief.
Nyabuti.
Yes. May God have mercy on us.
Nyabuti.